All right. Welcome to DWD's Trapcast, episode 3, round 3. Today I've got with me great friend, great guy, kind, handsome, beautiful Tyler Williams, and his roommate Jordan.
Wow.
I'm just fucking...
Great.
No, it's all
Great
love.
intro.
We got all the homies here, 6 feet apart, of course. Not gay. All with socks on. Just staying safe.
I might take my socks off.
Nope. Well, this is audio only, so I do like to get naked. They can't know. If you want to as well, feel free to join. But yeah, so how are you guys doing today?
I'm pretty good there, Dustin.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you been keeping up with the coronavirus?
No, I haven't been keeping up with it much. It's been keeping up with a lot of other people, though.
Yeah. How does it affect your life? Like, have you had to do anything different?
Well, I've been off work for a bit now.
How about you?
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
They cut me like last week.
Yeah. But I'm not on unemployment yet, so
Yeah.
can't wait for that.
I saw that
Don't take your time, man. They just get you that. They pass that bill.
They just increased the unemployment. Like, your base will get 600 more.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm still getting paid by my company, at least until March 31st.
Okay.
I don't know when this is going up, but
As
as of March
in effect
31st.
already.
Right, but as of March 31st, I'm no longer getting paid.
How about those Corona
So
checks,
you
though,
can't
dude?
apply until then, unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah.
Those Corona checks, dude. You excited?
I don't know, man.
$1,200. You're saying you're not excited
See,
for that?
no, it's not that the $1,200 is going to be taxed right now, but come, 2021, it's going to be incorporated into all of your income, so you're going to be taxed at a higher...
They set a limit on that. If you're not making more than $75K a year, you don't have to pay it back.
Well, you're not going to... It's not really you paying it back, though. It's just going into your funds that you had received throughout the year, which is then going to get taxed. So right now, we might receive checks for $1,200 flat, but in the coming year, when you file your taxes, you will have to claim it.
Mm-hmm. Which, oh, God.
No, I could be wrong. Don't cite me.
This is going to be a big thing, like, years from now. It's like, you know how there was, like, pre-9/11 and post-9/11? It's going to be, like, pre-Corona and post-Corona, dude. Like, shit's going to change. Oh.
It might be a little bit different just because most of us didn't see 9/11 coming. This Corona just watched it slowly make its way over here.
Dude,
devastate us.
Did you see the guy on the Joe Rogan podcast who wrote the book predicting this and got it down almost to like a T? Like, he's like, a pandemic's going to happen where it's like, it's bound to happen. And it's like, he even isolated, he's like, it's going to come out of Wuhan. I was like, no. You know what I mean? Like, how would you predict that? But that shit's crazy.
The same passage.
I'm like, how did you predict that shit? Is it that obvious and we're that dumb to ever take precautions? Like,
or are they just guessing? You know, and
right?
It could just be one of those things where wherever, you know, in Wuhan, had they been testing with all these viruses and shit, they could just be like, oh yeah, it's probably just going to be from there somewhere soon. Because if they're wrong, then it becomes a fiction story.
That's true.
You know? But like if it happens, then it's like, oh shit.
For real.
So it could just be purely coincidental. Or we have gods among men walking around. And
one thing that I love is it's made my life a lot easier. Like, the things that I normally do, like, you know, stick to myself, you know what I mean? It's like, that's normal now, so that's cool.
Dude.
School's gotten a lot bullshitter, more easier, dude. Like, I wake up to these calls, like, I have to be logged in at, like, 11, and, like, that's too early for me. So I wake up, like, 10:50, tired as fuck, get on my computer, log back in, and I fall asleep. I have a timer set for my next class so I can leave and go to my next class. By this time, it's like 12. I'm like, all right, I'm ready to be up for the day. This happened Monday, I want to say, this Monday. I wake up for this 12 o'clock class, and I'm like, okay, you know what? This is a bullshit day. So I go over and I start to reach to hit my bong. And so I hit it off camera, I think. And all of a sudden, my friend texts me. He said, hey, turn off your camera, bud. And so I don't know if they heard me, they saw me hit it, but they heard or saw something. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, okay.
Why was your camera not off to begin with?
That's what I'm saying. Like, but every time you join the class, it says like join with camera off or on. You know, I'm guessing because I was so tired when I like just woke up, I was like, fuck it, and just joined, and I didn't realize that.
Rookie mistake.
Yep. But like, I haven't had too many problems with it other than that. Like, that was just me being fucking dumb. One of my teachers for like a test, he just uploaded a Word document and said, download this Word document and then just insert your answers and then re-upload it. You got 4 days to do it. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, all these classes are becoming like not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they lose their value. Because, like, if this continues to happen, in like 3 years, you're going to have a generation of numbnuts who don't know what to do because their degree is half-assed or something.
Right. I'm the type of person that learns from like somebody doing it in front of me and then me personally doing it. So if I can't have that interaction, like, dude, senior year of high school when we went 1-to-1 with the laptops and shit, I zoinked out. I was like, nope, I'm done with school.
Bro, I think everyone did.
I was just done with it.
We got so many games blocked, dude. We had to go through like 3 different websites to play Pokemon Tower Defense, Pokemon Showdown.
Yep.
Fucking...
Oh, dude, Pokemon Showdown. I forgot about that.
Dude, we'd get people playing who never even heard of Pokemon. They're like, what's this do?
What's this?
Everyone's playing Pokemon Showdown. Anchorage is like, hey, guys.
Jordan, did you ever partake in the cookie clicker?
Oh, cookie clicker, bro.
What the fuck a cookie clicker is?
No?
You never played no cookie
so
clicker,
bro?
bro?
It was just a Java page that opened in a web browser, and there was this big button in the center that was had a layout over it of a cookie, and every time you would click the cookie, it would give you 1 cookie, and then, you know, for every click, you got 1 cookie. And then you buy bonus upgrades, and then every time you click, you get 1.2 cookies, 1.4 cookies, and it just scales on up.
Okay.
And then you just get a bunch of fucking cookies, dude. Like, it doesn't really do anything, but you
like
just
an
sit
idle
there.
Game or something?
Yes, it's just a fucking idle game because it'll click itself after you
the
buy
best,
that.
though.
Yeah, after you
Yeah,
buy
but
that.
I don't know why they're so
So-
addicting.
So with our hour and a half classes, we would just start it up, you know, and get going, and then just multitask throughout class. So you couldn't save it because it was for local games only. You know?
Some bitches would leave those tabs running though, like
They
just
would.
like nope, don't fuck my cookie clicker, bro. I'm grinding.
Change the URL to. Change the URL. Don't hit enter. Just change it to do not close.
Oh god, dude, I freaking miss that. Yeah, I'm addicted to almost any game that can play itself. Like, I love phone games where like you could just press auto and watch it do everything. It's like, oh, it's
like,
the
ooh, my
fucking
next
best.
upgrade's coming.
Right? It's so satisfying, dude.
Dude,
It's addicting. I don't know.
Yeah. I've been playing Hearthstone's Battlegrounds, so it's auto
okay.
chess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you played the Magic, the Mana Strike?
No.
That's a pretty fucking
Is that
fun.
mobile?
Yeah, that's a fun game. It's interesting. It's like the 2 tower lanes, and it just uses the lore of Magic, but it's really cool.
So is it a tower defense?
Yeah, kind of. Tower
Like-
defenses
like
with lanes.
Clash Royale?
Like
Or-
balloons?
Very similar to Clash Royale, but more of a 3D effect, I guess. You know what I mean? Not as cartoonish, but
Sure.
it's fun as hell.
Okay.
They also got a console game coming soon, Magic. It was shown off at E3,
I'll do
and
that.
it looked badass. It's
Is
sad,
it
but
something like the card game, or is it where you're
no, like
actually
an
got
RPG,
the
just but
powers of every
that's what it's looking like.
planeswalker?
and you
Okay.
could. It looked like you could choose to play as the planeswalkers.
Yeah,
I was like-
you could probably get some badass followers or have
Really?
to fight some crazy shit, you know.
But oh
That'd
god,
be fun. I'd give it a whirl.
this year was supposed to be so. It was supposed to be a turned up year.
Dude, every year.
is.
No. This year, 2020, bro, it started off good. We had the Lil Uzi music, bro.
Mm-hmm.
God, that album, Eternal Take. And then we got announcements that Lil Boat's album is coming back. Lil Boat, dude. First single, Oprah's bank account. Come on. It's a little boat we missed. And then 21 Savage and Metro Boomin' 2. It's a 2016 all over again. That was the best year ever. And then like the PS5's coming out this November, dude. And there were supposed to be a shit ton of like awesome games coming soon too, but now everything's getting delayed. Mm-hmm. It's like,
well, nobody can work.
2020 delayed.
They can't be within 6 feet of each other. So
like,
I'm glad you were able to get those 3 microphones for us right now.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is a low budget show. We'll get the mics. I thought about it, but I'm like $250. That's more than I have to my name. Like, what? I'm about to invest more than my life.
You hear that, podcasters?
This is now sponsored by Stardust LEDs.
Support his Patreon.
I actually have OnlyFans.
Hey, did you happen to get
OnlyFans.com/DWD? Go ahead and hit it up. Show some love.
Did you happen to get a new Snapchat friend request today?
Did I?
Yes.
I did.
You did?
Did you?
No.
Oh. What?
Who was it from?
It was a guy.
It was a guy?
Yeah.
Did you talk to him?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Why?
Was it Pete?
Because I got pissed off in Rocket League. And I was like, hey, snap me, fucker. And I didn't know if he would actually follow through with it. Because he wanted to trade with me, and he just wanted to get free shit.
You gave him my
and
snap?
I was like, snap me, Dustin753.
You're a son of a bitch.
Oh, shit. Well,
man.
At least we're not giving out personal information, right?
Yeah, my social... Well, I actually was going to recite it. That's bad.
Please don't.
I used to do that all the time in class. No, this is a one-take show, bro. Don't post-edit. Not until I get myself a production team. Ain't about that.
What if I say the N-word?
I'll give you that word pass. Actually, you already got it, I believe.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't have the qualifications to give it out. Just saying to anyone who's gotten it from me, man. Sorry. It expired.
It expired as soon as I gave it.
Yep. I'm like, I don't even say it, man, so.
Nobody needs to say it.
Thank you, Tyler.
I don't know.
For those you can't see, he has genocide eyes, but he said that with the most kindest way possible.
Genocide eyes.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's what Hitler fought for.
You know, I was once told that I am exactly what Hitler had in mind.
Yeah. I can see it. Kind of scary.
Yeah.
But the German side of me's proud, so you know what I mean?
What? Are you even German?
My mom is.
Yeah?
I think so.
Mm.
German and Irish.
Nice.
Which I don't know why people really care about that. When they like, oh, I'm 60% Dutch. It's like, who the fuck cares?
It's because they paid $139 at Walmart for the 23andMe kit. And they're like, hell yeah, let me learn about myself. And they're like, well, I just wasted $139 on useless information. It's pretty cool to know that I'm like 0.024% Cherokee.
Because what are the chances that you're actually related to some like great relative?
So,
but that's like ancestry stuff.
I bought Ancestry, dude.
Not like 23andMe.
Ancestry sucks. I'm gonna say that right now. Fuck you, Ancestry. I will never get sponsored by you guys. Go suck one. You pay this outrageous amount of money a month, and like I thought I would enter in my information, and it could just pull these things, you know? It would basically automatically create a family tree, like from legal documents. No. You have to insert your social, your name, you know, and it'll look for like things that are noted by like the law, like bought a house, 2009, check, got married, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so for me, it's like no life events. I couldn't find my mom. I found my father like off the death certificate, and then I was able to build some shit off there. But it's like, it's so lazy. Like, you have to go and look at like, oh, this is a yearbook photo. Is this the same person? Yes. It might lead to something else. It might not. I spent like 3 hours and got nowhere. I mean,
it's cool that they can search all the documents that would be required to figure out who is in your family tree, but they wouldn't be able to implement a way that it just auto searches it and just auto fills it, you know, because they need to make sure like that yearbook photo could just be a toss in the air and they don't want to give you, you know, somebody else. somebody else's grandma would lead you to believe that you're like.
Well,
Hey,
I was
Lincoln's
mostly
fourth
surprised is
grandson.
like if you get a person and they confirm it's a person, like with their records, it's like how does that not like automatically fill out who the parents are because their parents would be on the birth certificate, you know what I mean, and so forth. Like I don't know, it's a lot slower than it should be, and I'm like, no wonder they make you pay a month.
The certificate is just names, like it's just names of the parents.
That's
it's not any credible information.
That's right. But yeah, fuck Ancestry.com. The only reason I even got it was because of Key and Peele, dude.
Yeah.
They had some fucking dumbass bit on there about how like it was like a fake Ancestry commercial, and all these white people like, oh, I found my heritage back to Alexander the Great, and every black guy's like, I'm related to Thomas Jefferson. And it's like every black guy, motherfucking Thomas Jefferson, because he like fucked all his slaves,
Oops.
So I'm like, Jesus.
Go Tommy.
And I'm like, you know what? Let's see if I'm related to Thomas Jefferson. Didn't make it that far back. I got fucking pissed. I was like, this is dumb, and I deleted everything.
Can I switch up the conversation?
Yeah, for sure.
Are you gonna buy Rocket Pass 6?
I don't know.
See, I kind of want to, just because the Modern Warfare Battle Pass starts in like 12 days, 11 days. And so I could put my time in on Rocket League and up that Battle Pass, and then...
Rocket League, I have no
possibly
trouble getting a full Battle Pass for.
No?
So
See, I seem to level up very quickly. Like, since I've got the game, I'm now up to like Battle Pass 56 or something
Jordan.
like that. And I don't play it very
Scary.
often. I mean, like, I might log in and stuff, but I don't really play online very often.
Yeah, it's been a minute for me too. I got pissed off with the crate system they did. I got pissed off with the season 5. I didn't like that Battle Pass.
I don't understand the blueprint stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like
credits.
blueprints. I missed the
wanna-
crates and keys. That was a better system.
Like, are the blueprints when you buy, or the
What-
rest of the credits, is it because you're missing an item for the blueprint? So
No,
you're
no, no.
buying out the...
What it is the blueprints. They took the mystery out of the loot box because they say it's gambling when you buy a loot box. And so for this, now you got all this bullshit. So now you know what you could have, but you have to pay real money to actually unlock it. So you pay the credits to build the blueprint, quote unquote, and then you get the item.
Okay, that's... I don't know, like, I can understand
It's such a
how
stupid
it's
system.
gambling, sure, because, hey, you have this list of prizes, give us money, and you'll get one of them. You might lose, value, but, hey, at least you got something. I used to play CSGO a lot, and I opened up a lot of crates.
Yep.
Most memorable moment, when the Falcon, I never figured out how to pronounce it, but when that knife came out, like that case, the first case that I opened with it, I got the knife out of it, and I was like, hell yeah. And then I got scammed out of it for like $125, and I was like, hell yeah.
I'm not going to say his name,
yeah.
but there was a kid in our class that would do skins all day, and he was next to me in Hosies, and he would be like up $2,000 and then just go on a losing streak of hundreds, or like down to like 1,400. I'm like, bro, just walk away. He's over here sweating. He's like, no, I gotta win it back. Like, what? You started with nothing. Take the 1,200, bro.
Yeah. No, dude, CSGO betting can get into some shenanigans. That's literally how I lost all of my skins, but I did it because I didn't really play the game anymore. So I was just like, fuck it, I might as well, And
That's
I
some
I won some
metaphorical
good
rock
shit.
bottom bullshit right
I
there.
won some good shit, but then I was just like, whatever. Traded away, lost it, and now the skins that I have are worth like pennies on the dollar. So I have to put in like 12 gray skins to equal $1 when all the bets are $2 and up. So, oh well.
Oh, God. So, I know this is kind of random now, but the coronavirus, there's something that Trump passed today where it allows for retired and, like, unactive members of the military to become active again to help with the coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that New York is very close to becoming an enforced quarantine area.
Whoa. No
And
shit.
everyone's like, what the fuck does that mean? The governor's like, What are you talking about? How would that even happen legally? That sounds like a literal nightmare.
Right.
Like, what you gonna do? Like, block off all the exits with tanks and shit?
Exactly. Like, New York City is such a fucking huge place.
You'll get overrun by
The
angry mobs,
military
man.
and
Somebody
God.
would throw something and it would just.
This is like straight out of
The
like
massacre
Batman
of
Gotham City
Massachusetts
shit.
or
Like,
whatever
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, dude. Oh. I'm
If
terrified.
they quarantine New York, it'll for sure skyrocket the death rate.
It's fucking terrifying. I saw today the first cat is infected
Oh.
and showing symptoms. Like,
So, like-
difficulty breathing and shit. And like this is very strange case because
Do they test on cats the same way they test on humans?
I have
Shut
no
up.
idea. The nostril.
Fuck.
Cotton
yeah.
swab.
I don't know. But for the longest time, all the information we had on coronavirus was like pets can be carriers, but they won't get sick with it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then the owner got it first, gave it to the cat. I'm like, how? But okay. And then now it's like they're both heavily sick with it. And everyone's like, oh shit, is it the disease evolving, mutating? Like, how is this happening? Is this the first case we're going to see? Is there going to be more? And I'm like, that's fucking terrifying. That this could like wipe off our like half of our Earth or something. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I just don't want to start seeing people rallying up cats and dogs and just, you know,
Dude, for
doing
real.
things.
Right?
I don't want to see that. I'd have to go away from that. Like, I'd have to move somewhere. Or
Yep.
I'd have to, like, go away, you know? There's no way I could stay around that knowingly. I don't know where I'd go. Go out to, like...
You can't afford to just
Grandma's
buy your own
house.
island and wait this out.
Yeah.
There are people doing that. How much are fucking islands to do that? You gotta fucking buy the island.
You can rent out a whole country for, like, $70,000 a day.
Yeah, but that's some African country. You
No,
probably
it's
won't
not,
live
dude.
from
It is not. It's,
what, some European
Yes.
bullshit.
Yes, let me find it.
I guarantee you don't
Jamie,
even have
pull
any
that up.
fucking.
Jamie.
There's like no. If you do it, it's like
It's
a third
Liechtenstein.
world country. Like
it's
you don't have
Liechtenstein.
running water. You have to go to the fucking spring, the communal spring, to take a bath.
Yo, Tyler, we should just fix up that apartment and all live out on the farm.
Apartment at
Grandma's house.
a farm.
At Grandma's house.
It sounds like some
Read it,
Herschel's
Jamie.
farm. You see,
Read it out loud.
for a cool $70,000. Nah, I don't believe this.
Oh, 70 G's, not 7 G's.
That's what it said.
No, he
Oh.
said. I think he
I
said
said
70.
G.
Oh.
7 grams.
For all you audio listeners, for a cool $70,000 a night for a minimum of 2 nights, you can hire the tiny country of, forgive me, I'm gonna like ruin this, Liechtenstein, which measures around 61.7 square miles and
Hitler will
has
be
just
proud.
35,000 inhabitants. You can literally rent the country. You get a key to the country.
Are they like?
You are not in charge. Like, you still have to follow laws and stuff like that, but like, you are above the president at that
I wonder
point.
if everyone like pretends like to suck your dick if they're all in on it. Like the whole country's like, oh, if you see this guy, so, you know what I mean? Kiss his ass. 'Cause
I mean-
how would a whole country operate that way?
It's just a big tourism site for rich people that want to go spend $140,000 without taxes
That's a fucking.
to rent a country for
That's a small
at least
PP
2
move.
days.
You
I mean,
know-
honestly though,
You know that the whole country's got to be actors at that point.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a bunch of bullshit. Oh. No, I don't think so, man.
I feel like that's where you go to get murdered.
For real, or you pay like to go murder someone there.
Dude, absolutely.
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
Rich people go
Yep.
do their hostile shit. Or you guys
Turns
ever
out
see
that's
that?
actually where Epstein is. Yep, we're going there.
Yeah.
Harvey
Red dot on
Weinstein
your
got
forehead
corona.
already, dude.
Did you see that?
What's
Hey,
that?
did you say that you have information on the Clintons?
Harvey Weinstein is in prison, and he got the coronavirus in there, and so now he's in
In
a
prison?
secured like quarantine cell.
How the fuck? Aren't you already basically quarantined.
That's
in
what I'm
prison.
thinking. Like, what? And so it's a huge.
So
like
now
Tyler
there
was
better
thinking.
be another inmate or two that gets it.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. Like, if it's just him, how?
He had to have been injected with it.
That's what I'm saying. And, like, that even supports the evidence that this is a man-made disease.
mhm.
It's just something we can't control. Or maybe we can control, but we're...
For
I don't know.
now.
That's what...
I
Until
mean,
it fucking evolves.
By the middle of April, by Easter, you know, Trump wants to open the country, so we'll do that.
You know, like
I just wanna
everybody
go back to work,
that
dude.
runs against me will be dead by Easter. So
I just want to go back to work
Why?
because
You
I'm
can work from
so
home.
bored. Yes. Just
sell some phones from home.
speaking of,
No.
plug here.
Tyler, I'll fucking cut your nipples.
All right, I'm not gonna plug myself.
That's at the end.
All right.
And then I remove it post-edit.
Oh.
Could you imagine?
You just said there was no.
There isn't, dude. What do you think this is? Nah, I'll get them to dub T vapes. And Crazy Tony. Is that the Twitch
Add
channel?
my Activision. Drop in with me, boys.
Do you see the rumors that they're gonna remaster Modern Warfare 2?
I just heard Modern Warfare 3 today as well.
Well, see,
Like campaigns only though, at the moment.
well, 2. Okay, so the update was that Warzone's gonna get, or not Warzone, Modern Warfare is gonna get an update soon for Season 3,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna add maps from Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 3 like into the game, and then they're also going to be releasing Modern Warfare 2 remaster soon, only the campaign, and you can buy it as through Modern Warfare, and it becomes an expansion of sorts, and you get all the maps for multiplayer for Modern Warfare.
Okay, honestly, that sounds pretty fucking cool. Like that.
And-
That's a hype rumor though.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's weird how
When would we get it?
right.
You know,
I find it funny because if that's true, they say it's going to cost $80 because you're buying the campaign for $40 and the map expansion for Modern Warfare.
For 40.
Yeah, and so I'm like, right. Or you could buy Modern Warfare 2 as a standalone, but it's only the campaign for $40. And people are already upset about these pricings,
Yeah.
but they sound believable. So that's where I'm like, I wonder if this was leaked on purpose, so the rage would get out now before
Yeah,
it
so
actually
they can
comes
take
out.
it all out and just be like, I fucking told you.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, I'm paranoid though.
It'd be cool though. I'm not gonna say it won't be.
But I find it funny, like, I feel like they're doing so much because there's a new Call of Duty going to be released this year.
Yeah.
And because they've already confirmed that. And people
Well, there's
like
a Call of Duty every year. There's
Yeah,
3
because-
publishers for it.
exactly.
And they switch off. They're on a yearly rotation.
Yep. And I don't know. I wish they wouldn't do that just because, like, it makes this game not seem as fun. Like, when I know next month...
Like, they just sell it as Call of Duty because
Yep.
that's a reputable brand. You know, they can't, like, they remade Modern Warfare, sure. But now, what if they had just renamed it something else?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it would have still gotten the sales?
Exactly. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. And I'm like, it makes me not like Activision, but I already hate them a lot. They ruined Blizzard. Ruined a lot of
Money
game
hungry.
companies.
That's
Yep.
all they are.
It's sad. Like Bethesda's going downhill. People are gonna still buy Elder
No.
Scrolls, but I mean,
Well,
Fallout
yeah,
76.
bought-
was the biggest
I
hype of
just
my
bought
life.
my, like, 5th copy of Skyrim.
Right? I think
And-
every man owns Skyrim at least 3 times in his life. At least 3.
Yeah, I think 4 for me.
Yep.
Like, I bought it for Stormy, and it's downloaded, hasn't launched yet.
Well, as soon as it launches, you gotta put at least 10 hours on the first playthrough.
Right, and that's why I'm waiting till I go back to work to launch it.
Shit, man, now's the time. Got a whole 2 weeks.
Dude, I'd
It's
love a
like-
whole 2 weeks off of just doing nothing and somehow getting paid.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
But imagine having the stress of not knowing if you're going to continue to get paid.
that's fair. Bro, that's why I'm excited
That's
for this
okay.
Corona check.
If I run out of money, I'll just riot.
Start looting. I do need toilet paper.
Yeah.
Is this a bad place to like plot a raid at Sam's Club?
No.
No.
I mean, if you pay for the raid.
Part of the
Where are we
community.
dropping boys? The Superstore.
Bro, we could probably get the crew off this podcast, bro. They'd be like, shit, I need some too. Let me in. As long as I get 25%.
If you're in, snap me. Dustin753.
Crazy Tony 1. I don't know your actual snap, so that's hard.
It's really not that fucking difficult, Dustin.
I think it's something else. It's like
No,
crazy
it is.
one. I thought.
No, my
his first one.
no,
that
my
got
gamer
permabanned.
my gamer tag is crazy one tie.
That's the
Crazy
dyslexia.
one.
Sorry.
Crazy Jody.
Crazy one team. You know, I've been called crazy one team many times. I'm like, what the fuck is one T? Okay, like 1T1. It's 11. Like,
1T1.
That's better than what I'm saying, bro. That's
no,
actually
but like,
it.
I think my new snap name is like my first and last name, or like my first like abbreviated. Or
I think it's first, last name, and then the last four of your social. Go ahead, give those out real quick. So
Tyler Gamer 1, 2, 3.
oh,
4079.
I'm sure.
no, but listen to this. So I was reading once the Corona check bill got actually passed, because I'm like, okay, let me, before I get excited here, let me read about this. And the more I read about it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting this fucking Corona check. And so I'm like, living these past few days buying stuff online, living off that Corona credit.
Wow.
wait for the check to come in. And
I
then
hope it does.
I start reading more, and it's like, students aren't eligible. I'm like, oh shit, I'm a student. So I'm like, let's read this. And it was like, it's going off the assumption because most students don't have jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, well, I did file my taxes that year, so I'm going to get it. And then it's like, and you also can't, under students, if you live with your parents and they claim you as a dependable. Mm-hmm. I'm like, fuck. Shelly fucked me in this one, didn't she? Sure enough, she did.
Yeah, she claimed you.
Yeah, and what she
Wait,
always does.
Did you file independent?
I filed independent, but she can still claim me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And like, because I live with her. I mean, and I'm like, I wasn't arguing that. I'm like, yeah, she does buy the groceries, blah blah blah. But I'm like, damn. And then so, in my head, I think this is how it works because it's how it sounded. At that point, you're considered a child still, and so she will get a bonus of $500 still, because you get $1,200 and $500 for each kid.
Right.
So I was like, Shelly, you put my $500 aside because I got bills to pay. And she's like, we'll see.
We'll see.
I'm like,
It's like, Mom.
don't make me raise my voice. Nah, I get hit a lot.
So I said,
I'm just playing.
my mom, I'm just playing.
Oh God. Yeah, but Drayton's moving out. I don't know
Is
if
he?
I should say that because I don't have his permission, but you know, he's moving out.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Good on you, Drayton. Make
Yeah.
sure that you buy like a pot and pan set and
No.
a good silverware set.
He gave me permission though to
Seriously.
take a shit there whenever I want. So I was like, that's pretty cool. 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 3
You just
a.m.
walk in and take a shit.
Nope.
Can you give a location without being specific?
He hasn't decided yet.
Oh,
but
no,
there's like
just-
3 apartments he's like close to looking at, like,
Does he still work at call center?
yeah.
Yeah.
Folgers? Maybe we should
Yes.
Folgers. Folgers.
He works at
Folgers.
Folgers call center.
I was like, maybe
Yes,
we should have
we know
said
that
it.
one.
I don't know. I don't know what I've revealed about myself.
Too
But
much.
probably.
Well, see, I've totally got a filter on right now.
I don't even
so
know if I
was
said
able
my
to
full
catch
name.
You said Duster.
Duster?
Duster.
Dustin Leonard Williams Davis?
Yes.
I don't know if I've said it. But there it is. Now everyone knows.
No.
If they heard.
Right? No one listens. This is people have zoned out by this point.
Yeah, for real.
Oh God, Tyler, how much time are we on?
We're sitting at about 35 minutes.
Damn, it felt like longer than that.
Nah, it's been alright.
Yeah, I know. Oh God.
Alright, so if you were an octopus, would you rather live in captivity or in the wild?
First off, I'd kill myself. I'm terrified of the ocean. I
So-
would never
so hang
be
on.
an octopus.
Hang on. Let Jordan repeat that one more time.
If you were an octopus, would you rather live in captivity, like in an aquarium, or would you rather live free in the ocean?
I guarantee 10 out of 10 answers, aquarium.
Aquarium for sure. Because not only can I be safe from predators, but I can kind of crawl out of the tank at the top and shoot the lights out and cause an electric shock and
you just have
Kinda like
everything.
that story.
Yeah.
You have everything handed to you there,
Just
you know what I
like
mean?
Yeah, you got a set meal time. I mean, you got a little tank to
Here-
swim in.
If you think of normal octopuses and their habitat, it's always some dark ass ocean part of the abyss where no one should enter. You know what I'm saying? It's how much
they're
food's
always
down there?
using fucking trash or whatever
For
they can
real.
find to protect themselves.
Fuck that. I want to be terrified my entire fucking life living off the scraps at the bottom? No, I'd be in a comfy ass aquarium making fun of the fat kids on the other side, bro.
Do you consider animals to be sentient?
I feel like all of them are on a certain level.
Yeah.
What about insects? You ever think that far down?
Insects probably, again, on a certain level. I feel like insects are on a smaller scale than a dog.
Yeah.
Or dolphins. Dolphins are terrifying. Mexico, I went swimming with them. I was genuinely terrified. Kyle and Alex, they were like, dude, it's okay. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not
These
joking.
things could murder me if they
Well,
wanted to.
I didn't realize how fucking big they are. You know what I mean?
Aren't
I
they, 10
underestimate.
foot long
I was like, they're bigger than me. I don't
Yeah.
like that. There's not a lot of stuff bigger than a
8
6'4" black man. I was like, I don't like it. And I got eye contact with one, and I swear, because it was pulling this girl, he's like, I'm gonna fuck her tonight. And I was like, I don't like this dolphin, bro.
He's giving me great vibes.
For real. I was like, it's a middle-aged woman. I was like, hope she made it home safe. Not walking by any rivers tonight.
Don't worry, the dolphin walks.
Dustin, you have the wildest and wackiest fears.
I know.
It's crazy.
They're irrational, but
Dude, sometimes I know you say you don't do haunted houses, but I
Nope.
really want to take you to one this year.
I feel like I've gone to a haunted house with you.
He has
No?
not. You have gone with me. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Unless you've gone haunted housing with other people that included Dustin.
I really don't know when the last time I went. Maybe freshman year,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't want to do it again.
Dude,
I don't know.
you
I
could
hate
be
it.
You could be the third person in line,
I hate
and
it, dude.
that's me or Jordan up front.
I get
Dude, I
scared
usually
too
carry the
easily,
rear, man.
dude.
Dude, with me there though, it sucks because I know it's very shitty.
You
Mhm.
can't
But
have Tyler walking behind you.
Yeah.
He'll step on your fucking
Dude, that's
feet the
me.
whole
That's
time.
no, but
Dude, I swear to God,
I-
the last time I went was with Marissa, and I remember because I had her off the ground most of it as a shield, and she's like, "Put me down." I'm like, "No."
Not till we're safe.
Oh my
no, I
God.
just when I'm up front, I narrate to keep my anxiety down.
Oh
So
my God.
I'll be walking through something, I'll be like, "Oh shit, what's that? Oh, there he is!" You know, it's and I can find myself to be annoying through those things because then it gets quiet, and I'm like, "Oh God,
See-
is it supposed to be this quiet?"
I don't want to make this a race thing, but it's white people are obsessed with just going out of their way to scare themselves, dude.
Adrenaline rushes, man.
That's why
That's what it's all about.
I hate it. I don't like scary movies. Why would you purposely make yourself feel that uncomfortable?
Because you never feel that uncomfortable any other time.
But I'm
Dustin,
Fear
when
is letting you know you're alive.
when are you actually gonna be able to feel like something is haunting you besides your own thoughts?
Dude, no. First off, Tyler,
Let's talk about this for a second.
I'm paranoid as fuck, so it's easy to convince me there's a ghost in the room. You fucking knock your water bottle over, oh, what the hell is that? I'm almost out of here. Fucking got
That guy's
Luigi's
not
Mansion.
Say psych
For
right
real.
now.
I got that Ghostbuster guy's phone number, bro. He'll be here in a sec.
I know where he lives. Used to deliver pizza to him.
I don't know where he lives, but I remember seeing it a lot. So
It's literally
mean,
right over there.
it'd take a minute to find because it's so fucking obvious.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Ghostbuster Clinton, Iowa.
Oh no, that's narrowing the location, man. I might accidentally drop my address one time ordering pizza on here or something.
Yeah, I can't believe you just did that bullshit, Tyler.
I never said that was
That's
where
okay.
we resided.
That's okay, man. It's all gonna come
I just
out
said
one
that
way.
that's where the Ghostbusters.
There's
crew
no
was.
secrets in this house. In this podcast
Dustin, I
house.
feel like these podcasts are gonna have to be deleted before you make it anywhere besides your friend circle. So
I imagine that a lot as well. I'm like, damn. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask you. I was like, if you could do whatever you wanted and not have to worry about like money, what would you do?
pay off my debts and then
No.
try to live
No, like,
comfortably.
would you like a job?
A
Like,
job?
yeah. What would you like to do?
Oh, dude, that's a great question. I don't know. I'm too indecisive and like I
Yeah.
don't know what I want because I'm the type of person.
Would you
that
ever
likes
want to be a
experience.
musician?
No,
No.
no.
I fantasy about being a rapper a lot.
See, I've thought about not being a rapper exactly, but you know maybe being like sound producer or something.
Right?
I can't get into it. Like I just can't. I'm terrible with melodies and like beats and stuff. Like you'll feel or like you'll see me in the car and I'll just be like thumb tapping at like the absolute wrong rhythm. But it's just because I like it, you know. And it's just because I'm doing it. So
I feel like I'm the opposite, but I feel like also most people like to think that that like, oh, I love music. I would love to work in music. You know what I mean? But
Like, I love it so much. I'm amazing at it.
exactly, like I just like it a lot. I don't think I'd ever be good at it, but it makes you like respect it a lot. Like I don't know, beats and stuff, and lyricism. Some of that dumb yachty trap shit still goes hard.
Dude, I swear, I just, the evolution of rap.
Yep. It's got to the point where it's mostly a meme somehow right now, but the meme stuff is what's cool. Like, I don't know.
Throw in some beats. Drop a
Throwing some
freestyle.
beats? Nah,
real
bro.
quick, dude.
I can't freestyle off the dome like that.
No.
Not
No?
like Juice World, man. R.I.P.
Cody Grace.
Oh, yeah, bro. We got that on... I play it on my SoundCloud.
Hold that bubbly.
That way I don't... Well, I still have fucking SoundCloud ads. I just stopped paying for SoundCloud Premium.
Yeah.
Biggest scam.
Why?
I don't know. I'm like, why would I pay a month when I can just listen to it?
Wait, do you actually, like, drop shit on SoundCloud?
No.
Or...
It's like they also have their listening services like Spotify,
Oh, so you can listen
so you
to
can pay for
people.
that ad free.
I gotcha.
And like rappers will post their like early works that are mixtapes that
For
they can't.
ad free.
Yeah, and because they can't like clear the samples, you know, so they can't make money off it, but they'll still put their project on this website. SoundCloud's mostly about getting recognized, not actually making money off of it. But and that's why you can find those like YouTube songs that are like technically all of them are leaks or something, you know what I mean? Like no one actually owns this. But fuck it, man. One of the things I bought with my Corona credit was a tapestry for my room.
Yeah.
90 inches by 100 inches.
Where are you
Nice.
gonna put it, dude?
That's
All
like
of your
old-
walls.
No,
are-
in my room.
Oh, in
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have like one wall where my TV is like in front of that's just white, and I don't have any posters or anything on it. And the tapestry is the Eternal Take cover.
nice.
Yup.
You got it, the vinyl, like, or that feel, the leather feel.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna come. No.
Oh, no?
No. It's just like a custom website that makes custom tapestries. The Eternal Take logo,
Oh.
like
So it's
their
like a
album.
sheet.
It's like you seen the Eternal Take? It's that. The moon. It's fucking badass.
That looked pretty awesome as a tapestry.
For real. And it was
Jamie
only
pulled that up.
$80. I'm like, I know that's expensive, but it's like
I mean, for 90 by 100,
that's
that's
what I'm saying. Like,
pretty large.
right? And
Easily a whole wall there.
Wait, did you check to make sure that it wasn't like 90 centimeters? But
no, it was
it's
inches.
90 inches, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
90 centimeters, that's still gotta be a pretty
I'd be
decent size.
damned if it was centimeters, bro. I got tricked up on sizes last time. I bought a poster online, bro. Took
Was
about,
it from Wish?
No,
Oh.
I don't remember what website it was from actually, but I I don't know what size I even picked, but I just picked poster, and I thought it would be like the size of my normal posters. I only seen one size poster.
18 by 24.
It was some bullshit like the size of like maybe half that calendar, dude.
Mhm.
Like I was like, oh, like an
Poster
idiot
material,
putting this
though,
next to my
right?
poster.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now
I hate when they do that shit.
for
Tiny
real,
ass posters.
maybe like a quarter of a real poster. Like
More of a
I think.
postcard.
Yep. I'm like, man. Looking like a piece of notebook paper, basically. It's like
$16 after shit.
I printed this with my own printer.
Right? And then I couldn't be that mad. I was like, no wonder why it was only $18. Oh, God. No, I stopped buying stuff from Wish a long time ago, man.
Man, that's how they get you.
That
the
website's
Corona, dude.
fucking dumb.
Every shipment comes with free Corona.
Alex had the worst luck with that website, dude. This is when we started like vaping because they had the smop tanks on there.
Oh yeah, buying that kind of shit off of Wish is just asking for trouble.
Listen to this. So he buys what he thinks is 3 of the tanks, you know,
Okay.
and like $8 each or something. I'm like, that's what, you know what I mean? And
Sounds like glass replacement cost.
what he bought was in the picture the stand holding the tank.
Oh no!
So we had 3
Fucking bamboozled.
tank holders. I'm like, oh my god, bro, no.
Nice.
And he would do this like, he'd like, and you would forget because it takes so long to get to you. It takes like
Right.
a month to 2 months. You know what I
And
mean?
you're like, why the fuck I got stand
Yeah.
holders?
You're like, what the fuck are like? What is this? Another one that was one of my favorites was Heath, like a $25 chair.
Mhm.
Like the closest thing I can describe it as like a inflatable beanbag chair.
Okay.
So it was reasonable. Like I believed it.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker got a puzzle of a white border with an inflatable couch chair. I was like,
I'm good, dude.
oh
Dude,
my
some of this stuff
God.
off of Wish can just be crazy.
For
Like,
real.
I hate their advertisements, and now that we've talked about it, you know, my phone's been listening, and I will now see Wish ads. I haven't seen Wish ads for quite some time, but like they'll show me like grow tents, and then the next one will be like a fucking strap on or
Glass
something.
rose.
Dude.
Yeah, and then
I'm
the next one will be
telling
like camouflage, like Tiger King pants. You know,
I'm telling you. Okay.
you
so,
ever seen camouflage cheetah print? Let me tell you.
have you heard of Displate? It's this company that makes like custom posters. And the thing that they're like known for is they're made out of metal. So they look really nice and they have a lot of like the art, like you can print on metal and it'll be basically the exact replica of the original image. So it's a lot more vibrant and like nice to look at than a normal
Sure.
poster. Well, I was looking at one on my phone. It was this Juice World one with like X and Pete. And it's like really cool because it's like neon colors, and I want like more of that neon shit for the basement, just so the
That
LEDs.
blacklight shit is pretty
Yup.
cool too.
And so I'm working on getting a black light table. They're
Ooh.
fucking badass.
Get some
But
beer pong going on it or something.
yup.
Mm-hmm.
But so these display posters, I was like, I don't know, because they're like $100 for these metal posters. I'm like,
Oof.
that was another. I was like,
It's an
maybe once that
investment.
Corona check
Right.
hits. But so I'm like, no, I don't think I will get it. Ever since that display, that company has been my YouTube ads, my Facebook ads, my Instagram ads. I'm
I know
like,
you want it,
bro, this shit will piss me off.
They're like, hey, listen, bro.
Just
we
tell
know.
your FBI guy to chill out.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
No, I bet that's the TSA guy because they're always the like most annoying.
it just
No.
it amazes me that like I come across this random company I've never heard of before,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, oh, cool, you know. And now they're ready. They have all those ads prepped.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can like how they have the YouTube. They're so corny. Like I don't know, man. It's weird.
I think you should elaborate on that a little bit.
What, the ads?
Yeah, like the ads themselves. Like, are you seeing ads? Because you said like for this product, you
Mhm.
looked at it once,
Mhm.
and now it's showing up multiple times with numerous different
Yeah.
types of ads. Are all of those ads catered to like what you might have seen, or are they just showing you like everything?
That's what's honestly weird too. The YouTube ads aren't anything special. You know, they're just some generic pre-rolled ad. But the Facebook and Instagram ones, I was looking at a Juice WRLD one. It's the only one I've ever looked at.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll show me ones of Naruto, sometimes Pokemon ones, stuff I've talked about a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but it never looked on the website. And I'm like,
Well, see, I also think the thing is that it's just relatable searches
Mhm.
because
Definitely.
You know,
Definitely.
it's all that. Like, you search up Juice
They use
WRLD,
an algorithm
right?
for that kind
You
of
know,
shit.
yeah. And then if you got cookies enabled on any browser,
Oh
and
yeah, they'll
just
pitch you whatever
communicate.
you have looked up last, man.
It's true. Like, I can't remember. I see targeted ads all the time.
Yep.
But specifically for team fight tactics, all right, fuck off, Riot Games.
I think
What about Raid, the new mobile RPG?
Raid
that has been
Shadow
out
Legends.
for
Hey guys,
12
that's an easy
fucking
sponsor. Don't piss them
months.
off. No, I'm just
Or
fucking
year.
fuck Raid Shadow Legends. This
Man,
video is sponsored by them.
They act
so.
like they're brand new, but they've been around for fucking ever.
If anything, that's props to them for like good remarketing. But
For real. Like, the game Best Fiends,
I never.
Oh, fuck that game, dude.
dude, my coworker
I haven't
plays
played it actually, so I can't.
Yeah, my
say that
coworker
for
plays
sure.
played. I don't know. Haven't seen her in about a week, but I know she's doing all right. So she plays it, and I've just been hearing about it on the radio for years, and I watch her play it. Yeah, I watch her play it, and I'm just like, it's just a puzzle crasher, and then it just, you defeat a boss, which all you do is play the puzzle. I don't know, it's nothing. Maybe I just look into things too much. Who
But
knows?
there's a lot of games like that, so the market's oversaturated.
I think-
you see one, you've seen them all. They're
I
just
used to
different
like
art.
games
And that's
like
why I
that.
hate mobile games, because it's like with Hearthstone, it's a mobile game, but it's not
Right,
just
there's
a
a
mobile
certain
game.
genre
There's
of
a,
mobile game that's just
or
tiresome.
just in general. I
tedious.
try to download apps because I've got all this space on my phone and I'm not gonna use it all. So I
Got
at
that
least want to
64
try it.
gigabyte.
256.
250.
Dude, I have one.
forgot we've exceeded fucking 2005.
So Apple hasn't. Their iPhones are still 64 gig. That's
I have
fine.
126 or 28.
128. Yeah, you can get the
They're
higher
fucking
up
expensive.
versions. They go. The iPhone 11s go
Half a terabyte,
60.
right?
they usually say on
64
the back what they are,
Yeah,
right?
64, 256, 512. So that's the sizes that the iPhone 11s will
Oh,
come
it's
in.
gonna be the maxes that have, I think, a terabyte, but I don't know.
No, I don't think any of them have expandable storage either. Like
no,
the,
they don't.
The
None of them
Note,
do.
the Note 10s, the S20s
Note
and
10s,
stuff.
bro.
The S20s come with
I got the Note 10 Plus,
128
I don't know
stock.
what it is.
That's what's up.
They come with 128 stocked with expandable storage up to 1 terabyte. So it's like, damn.
That was something I actually always loved as a kid was phones. I thought I wanted to go into making phones. I'm like, what job is that? Engineering? Well, like, what degree you need
Yeah,
for that?
it would be like engineering unless you wanted to be on the factory line. Just move to Wuhan and start making some phones.
I don't think so, my
I
God.
have at least 256 gigabytes, and it says it goes up to 512. Shit's wild.
Mhm.
I don't know if we're still talking about that or
Yeah,
No, we were.
Oh,
No,
Dude,
we were.
I don't know. Like, phone tech could definitely be a conversation that we have, but it would go for a while. Not because I'm like super smart on phones or anything.
Oh,
but,
that's
like,
what you
it's
know,
the tech.
though.
It's the tech.
Works on Sprint for 1 month. I know everything.
All right,
Everybody's
so
iPhone
is this the point where-
jailbreak.
Is this the point where I plug myself?
Man, go ahead, but we gotta head to break, so go ahead and start plugging, and I'll go to break. All right, thank you, Tyler, for that plug. That nice plug.
Thank you, Dustin,
No
for allowing
problem.
me to plug myself on your podcast.
No problem, bro. That's what
It's
homies
been a
do.
pleasure.
It's homies do help the other homies shine. So yeah, we'll talk about the phones and how far they become. I don't know. You watch CES, the convention for phones and like technology.
I did not.
God.
No, I don't really tune into CES or any.
That is something
like
that
to
gets
read,
me hard.
I like to read articles. So,
Mm-hmm.
if anything, if I come across
That's
a nice
fair.
article, I'll talk about it here. I'll express it somewhere.
That's
But
fair.
I don't really like to tune into coverage and stuff
Mhm.
like that because I just read. I like reading highlights. I'm the type of person that can skip all the details.
I definitely feel that, but like, this is weird. I have this like itch in my brain that like if I'm not watching it live or first, it's gonna get spoiled.
Mhm.
I think it's years and years of abuse from Akeef. Of
Yeah.
spoiling stuff.
Dude,
In
I
high
swear-
school, I'm not even joking, dude.
No, that's definitely the kind of person that he is. Though. He likes to spoil.
Like, I love the man, but come on.
Yeah.
I'm out here
Oh,
fucking like,
man.
oh fuck, he's seen the new Star Wars. I better avoid him on every
that was
occasion.
the worst.
Like,
It was so bad, dude.
sorry, brothers, gotta wait till Tuesday.
Yeah. Like, Akeef would go out and see any new movie that people liked within the first day or two that it was out. While,
And
like,
then
all of
just
us were
like,
in school.
Hey, you
want to
know what
that?
happens? He's like, no, fuck you.
Dude, he'll just be in class, and he'll just be like, Kylo Ren. And somebody will be like, why? And it was an everyday occurrence when that was coming out.
For real. It would be all sorts of shit. It wasn't just
Shout
like
out
movies.
Connor Stoker.
Also, like, video games, too. Like, I remember Fallout 4 got spoiled, like, day one because he looked up what the ending was. I was like, bro, you haven't even played it yet? Come on.
Nope. It's okay. You should get him on here. We could banter.
He's the next guest.
Is he?
Yeah.
This is a formal
he'd be fun to
invitation.
go on a podcast with.
I'm going to have meet Tyler and Keith, and it's going to be called Esky Edition. Welcome to it. Nah, I'm just fucking.
Ah, man.
No, Keith, he's going to be good.
I think Akeef would be a decent guest on here. I say decent because he can carry a conversation.
Do you think he
very
would
well.
smoke with us?
No.
The herbs?
As long as it wasn't mentioned, I'm
Yeah.
sure if it flew under the radar.
Okay, I feel what you mean.
Yeah.
We did. It was kind of like a reverse intervention. We said, "No, we don't think you're smoking enough." Can we up that?
No,
How many
I
joints a
think-
day?
I
0.
think he.
Try three.
Try 3.
At least.
I think he just had a very bad experience that first time with the edibles. It's like, no, and I get that
Edibles
because
can get you paranoid.
when you're too high, that shit does suck.
Yeah.
But
For sure.
We are just ratting him out right now.
nah,
Pooh.
we didn't say no. Akeef
Who
who?
I mean,
about?
What's his last name?
Don't know him.
No,
We're talking about Akeef Senior.
it's okay. Hey man, hey,
Window breaks, baseball bat comes through.
Bro, for real. That man is scary.
I mean he is 21. It is legal in his state. I'm not ratting anybody out. I'm
You know what?
sorry.
It's illegal.
Arzia.
Or it's illegal.
I'm sorry, Zendel.
By the time anyone sees this episode, it'll be legal everywhere.
Really? You're gonna wait to release it?
Yeah, we're sitting on this one for about 3 years.
Oh. Well, in the current day, if you're finding
What's
this,
Corona?
if you look back on Fallout, the universe, I'm sure that's what the world looks like.
I could see it. I'm telling you, it's gonna be pre-Corona, post-Corona
Oh.
times.
That reminds me, did you guys see the post that somebody had played out the coronavirus symptoms in the Plague Incorporated game? And it killed the world in 3 years.
I'm telling you. man.
Damn.
And he was like, well, if this is realistic, it's been nice knowing you guys. This
what
game
I'm saying.
is hyper-realistic and awesome. If it isn't real, then this game is fake and it sucks.
Yeah, for real, that's
like,
rough.
damn. Hope it's wrong.
It's getting. I don't know, man. There's like cases where healthy people are getting it and getting like almost dying. Like not just getting it, but getting like the worst of it. And it's terrifying. Like
So, I was walking
As
into
soon as everybody
Hy-Vee
started eating ass.
the other day.
Oh, on the CDC website though, there's like a frequently asked questions about the coronavirus, and they have this guide, and it's like how it can be spread and stuff, and like there's this whole section where it's like, it is not known if it is transmitted through semen or not, and then it's like masturbation. Masturbation is okay. It will not.
It will not self-infect you.
Yeah, you won't just like manifest it somehow. It's not God's punishment. You're good to go.
And you get corona.
I'm like, what? Who needs to be reassured that jerking off won't get you the coronavirus? I don't know.
Man, there are some people in the world that sin on every day occasion. And sometimes they just want to be
At me
reassured
next
that
time.
they're not. They're
Right,
not
he looked
going
right
to-
at us. He goes, my pure Aryan ass over here is doing fine.
Hey man,
Fucking the gypsy and the black guy. I'm like, bro.
the gypsy and the black guy.
No
Sounds like
N-words
Hootie
here.
and the Blowfish. like great value Hootie and the Blowfish.
Dude, I didn't look it up yet, but I want to look up that Joe Exotic on Spotify. I wanna,
Oh, you want to listen to his music?
I don't know if he's on Spotify. There was somebody that
Oh, I'm
wanted him on
sure.
Spotify.
Well,
he'll get there eventually.
I was about to say, can
You think
criminals
this
be on
man is,
Spotify? But I'm like,
What?
Michael Jackson,
You
R.
think
Kelly.
he's making any money while he's in prison right now? From all of this blow
they-
up in
I
media?
definitely
They
think he
probably
has
froze
to.
his assets.
Oh, that's
honestly.
well.
I don't know. It depends.
I haven't
'Cause, like,
seen it all.
he was in a case that involved giving money for hire. So with that transaction that occurred, his account is then included.
So it's probably the people who released the documentary series, the docudrama. They're the ones that are probably raking in.
I don't know how much, like
Yeah.
first payment is, and then plus whatever
I
percentage.
don't know what it is about Netflix that can make these drama out of nothing situations. Like,
Dude, just wait. You've only seen up to episode 2. Okay.
Dude, it's
At
a
this
wild
at the
ride.
time of this recording, Dustin has only seen up to episode 2
Yup.
of Tiger King,
Tiger King.
and he doesn't know. He doesn't even know
No.
yet.
I don't want to see Carol go though.
Carol
Carol
Baskins.
Baskin, oh man.
Carol is not going anywhere.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
it's just I don't know if
But
she'll be
her
on
husband-
the same side.
That's a different story.
No,
Right.
he comes back. I hope the husband is a tiger. That'd be the best.
Well, fuck any documentary. I'll tell you that's okay.
Oh, it kills me. But no, have you seen the? You probably haven't. There's a show on there called The Circle. That it's such a dumbass concept. There's a new show I've been watching called Love Is Blind. It just got renewed for these people just they only talk over the phone, and by like the end of this, they're proposing to each other.
Yep.
People they've never like seen, and then like it shows these couple like in just a trailer alone, these people like on the phone talking. Oh, they end up together, and now it shows them fighting already. Like, I can't live with you. Blah blah blah. Storms out. Like, dude, it just gave away like a whole season here, but I'm watching.
But I'm watching.
God, I love trashy TV.
I can't say I agree.
Yeah,
Trashy TV.
no.
Like, that's the reason why I watch the Food Network so much. I was just like, oh, Chopped's on? Hell yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's trashy TV or like TLC, like
TLC is learning, okay? You can sit there and watch Property Brothers.
extreme couponing, My 600 Pound Life, the My
No,
Strange
wait, that's
Obsessions.
HGTV.
Yeah,
me,
fuck
I'm done.
HGTV. Fuck
I'm done.
that.
I'm sorry.
I ain't
I
fucking
got that
doing
on
Home
recording.
Improvements.
Don't call me out. I fixed it.
But no, TLC.
600-pound life.
Like, are those shows trashy TV or is it just trashy people?
I just, like...
I think it's both. I think it's both.
Dude.
I've watched 600-pound life, but I've never just, like, turned it on.
Do you hear something shaking?
Bro, I don't know. I don't
I think
say
it's
nothing.
I think it's the neighbors upstairs just moving stuff.
I'm like I said, you
Oh,
could
I
say
think
it's a ghost.
The fucking fan, man.
No, it's not the fan.
No, it's the front door shaking.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
alright. I forgot what I was saying.
We were
Something
talking
a
about
ghost.
600-pound life and how I said that I have never just like turned it on myself,
Oh.
but I know what it's about and I don't mind watching it,
Mhm.
but I don't know who would watch it for fun
That's-
or like who would pick it for entertainment. You know?
It's definitely something you don't plan on doing. It's
Yeah.
like the Disney Channel. Like you're flipping through stuff. You're like, okay, this looks interesting, and next thing you know, it's been 8 hours.
Oh,
You're like, fuck. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, back in the day, you're watching cable, and you know you've watched so long, because, like, you see a repeat episode of when you started.
yeah.
You're like, it's
You're
been
like,
a
hang
full
on.
8 hours.
I've seen this before.
Yep. Like, damn. That's the shit I've been doing with TLC. Like, you turn on something, it's like, I don't even like this show, but it looks good.
Like before I switched to just the Food Network, I used to watch like
90 Day
like
Fiancé, that's another good
ER
one.
stuff, you know, like stuff at the ER. I don't know why, but like all the like live action real stuff. And I'm like, huh, okay, well I'm just gonna watch food because I'm like constantly hungry all the time.
See, that's why I wouldn't watch Food Network, dude. Like, fuck
But
that.
I
Torturing
watch it
yourself?
and I'm like, no, because I'm not like, I'm just like, wow, that looks good. All right, cool, and then I'm satisfied. Like I probably go.
Bro, that
eat
must be
something,
nice.
but, like I'm whatever.
Well, yeah, you can go eat something, but like I'm fucking over here watching Gordon Ramsay's top 5-star burger
Yeah.
Like,
and you're
fuck.
like,
Cook my ramen noodles. Like, this is fucking bullshit.
Dude, it is
I should be
so-
living the high life.
it is so easy to cook a burger, but to get the motivation to actually
That's what I'm
do
saying.
it.
I'm not a good chef, but I'm decent.
Dude,
I mean,
all you have to do is just
read.
meat in bowl, seasonings that you want, mix it,
Yep.
and then ball it up, flatten it.
I know. But, like,
Burger.
then it's so easy, but then I know people who are like, oh, I've never turned on a stove. It's like, are you an adult? Are you a
Yeah.
functioning person?
I mean, like, we don't eat out a lot, and we do eat microwave dinners, you know?
This
But-
is something else that was weird. Like in high school, I just remember people like, I don't know how to do my own laundry. I'm like, what?
Mhm.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Just how people are raised, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
I was doing my own laundry.
Fun.
Like, it's like, I can remember, bro. Like before I could walk.
Yeah, no. My chores included just, like, cleaning.
Mhm.
So, like, I would clean the bathrooms and the kitchen, stuff like that.
Right.
But, like, I didn't learn to do dishes till I was a teenager.
Mhm.
Same with laundry. You know, and that's where I was like, oh, okay. Because, like, I got the general concept of dishes.
Right.
You know, it's not that hard to grasp. I just never did that.
Instructions on
So-
clear dick stuck in the sink. Mom,
Right.
what do I do?
Yeah, and then laundry, I was just like, okay, can I just put all the colored clothes in here? Because, like, my mom would still separate them. But, you know, today's laundry sauce does not make colors run.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Like that's an old ass thing to worry
Mm-hmm.
about.
Yeah, if it's an HE, like, approved soap thing,
Mhm.
and your color shouldn't run.
Yep.
So,
God.
fun fact.
It's weird shit that continues to be spread around like that. Like, I hate it. I hate that, and that's why this is bad to say, but I get excited at the thought of a generation just gone. The quote unquote boomers. Not that they all have to
that's
die.
that's my.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That is your grandfather.
You gotta admit that like 80% of them, maybe even 90, are so stuck in their ways and like never, like,
They hold positions of power too. which is-
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
We
you
need
have to imagine
people who are
that.
acceptable to change.
Imagine everyone in our like legislature was under 60.
That's
Like,
what I'm
45 to 60.
Yep.
Like, people who will be here more than a year.
Hmm. There's people that have been in power for 20 plus years.
Exactly. So it's like,
It's like how.
Yep.
But the president can have 4, or, you know, a total of 8 years.
total 10. To become,
I guess 10, but
that's a very rare case.
yeah, when has that happened?
I don't know if it ever has. Well, like, before they made the law, like FDR.
Oops.
Wasn't that like 12 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know history.
Dude,
If Ankram's listening to this, he's punching himself in the dick right now. Sorry, Ankram.
if he's listening to this, he turned it off by the first 10 minutes.
That's probably fair.
Like, I don't know what mark it was, but I had mentioned that. I was like, what if I said the N-word? And
Oh, here he goes again.
You're right. Always bringing it up.
I was
No.
like, well,
Do you ever, like, it's probably not relevant to you now, but, like, I'll post something on, like, Snapchat, you know, usually me being an idiot, and I like, go look at the viewers, and, like, the first person who views it is, like, this distant relative I haven't talked to in a long time. I'm like, they're probably disappointed in me. I'm like, fuck.
I had like my father's mother's sister, so my father's aunt. She reached out to me and she was like, "Hey, just so you know, it'd be cool to know you." And I'm like, "Who are you?"
Right.
She's
Bro.
like, you know, I'm your father's aunt and whatnot. I'm like, well, that's cool. I don't know where you've been for 18 years.
For real,
but,
it's like, it's all cool and all until they drop the, what are you doing, Steph nephew? Like,
no, not even.
I don't want to hear it, bro. Leave me alone. Like, I don't know. Too paranoid. I feel like people don't just do that. But I know what you mean because I've had, like, family do that. Like, I've never even heard of you. But I know you're related to us, but no.
No, I didn't even know this chick. Like, she just hopped in my Facebook DMs, and she was like, hey, I'd like you in my life. And I'm like, you know...
And then they hit you up after a month. Oh, but did I let you know, like, my kidney's failing? It's like, you be a match, right?
It's like,
I was born with one kidney. Sorry.
I was. Just give him 2 halves of it. Oh man.
No.
What you thinking about, Jordan? Awfully quiet.
Thinking about GTA, man.
I know you want to be a hooligan, so Dustin,
Always a hooligan. Just
I'll let you
it's
start to
legal
close it
in GTA. The hooligan shit I'm into. You guys ever played GTA online?
Oh, fuck yeah, man. I saw they're doing the triple RP stuff this weekend for
Oh man, I'm missing out on that.
triple RP and money for one series. I don't know. It's there. A lot of companies are doing a lot of like bonuses in game to like the stay at home Corona,
Right.
and I think it's actually really cool they do that. Like Pornhub free for everyone.
That's true. Pornhub
Fucking
free.
dope. Not that I would know. We're all good
Right.
Christian men here.
Dustin, is this an 18 plus podcast or is this like 17 plus?
I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say
Not safe
12
for
and,
work.
12 plus.
12 plus?
12 plus.
Okay, so are we like Legos? So we're like 12 to 99, or
I don't know. I kind of just
If I
threatened
say
all the
titty,
boomers.
Does that turn it into an 18 plus?
No.
No.
The only thing we can't talk about is like the R word. Because
Okay.
we're not getting Me Too'd out here. You know what I mean?
no, I
None of
wouldn't
that
want
shit.
to talk about the R word.
Okay, good. Tyler?
What?
He's over here fucking whispering it, trying to
I'm
fucking
not-
prompt me to say it and get
I'm
me
not-
canceled before we even begin.
Why would I whisper anything?
You know what, man? This is it. We're
Dude,
ending it.
Wait,
Yeah,
Everything's
the
been
same
said.
word we talked about with dolphins?
Yes. Wait, did
Okay.
I say it?
Yeah.
Ah, fudge. All
Somebody
right, straight to
timestamp
18
it.
plus. Oh, fuck.
Somebody timestamp it.
We'll remove it in post.
You just said no post it.
Nah, there is no post. All right,
Every
boys.
time. Nah,
It was
there's
good.
no post.
Find
Yeah,
Tyler.
thanks for having us.
uh,
It's fun.
what is it? sprinteboys.com/crazytony.
Something
crazy
like that. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can find me on the block.
We'll post links in the description. We won't do that, but I'll tell you. We'll do that. I don't know how to do that.
Shout out to the sidewalks for keeping me off the streets.
No. You don't get to come in here and try to drop your bars like that. This is sway. Fucking the hyenas. Oh, we gotta end it. We gotta. All right, boys.
All right.
Everyone stay safe and stay soft.